Okay, well done. Good morning. Let's get up onto our feet. And get ready to warm up. Lovely. Okay, so let's find that center point. Bring the feet together, toes out, heels out to match, and just rock backwards and forwards just to find that center. Keep the knees nice and soft and relax there. When you found that center point, imagine that piece of string pulling and lengthening up nice and tall. Good job. Take the shoulders, roll them up, slide them down the back and shake it all out. We're going to go straight into our setup this term. So we're going to have one hand on the tummy, one hand on the lower back, shoulders nice and relaxed. We're going to tuck the tailbone under and then release it out back and behind us. So imagine that the hips are a bowl of water, tuck the tailbone under, let the water pour forward, back, and the water pours out to the back. And keep going with that action, waking up that lower spine, mobilizing the hips, and slowing it down until the tailbone is heading down and the top of the hips are horizontal and the lower spine is back into neutral. Good job. Now let's switch on those abdominal muscles. So draw in the belly button right into the middle of the tummy. Imagine you've got that lovely wide belt on. Pull it all the way to notch number 10. Squeeze and hold. Try and relax the glutes. Try not to clench at the back. Try and focus on just drawing to the center and hold there. And relax. Notch number 5 on the belt. Squeeze and hold halfway this time. And relax. And notch number 3, a gentle squeeze and hold there. Let's bring the pelvic floor in as well. So gently lift and squeeze the pelvic floor. Imagine it's an elevator. Take it all the way up to level 10. Hold it there. And relax. Halfway this time. Level 5. Squeeze and hold. And relax. And finally level 3. A gentle squeeze and hold there. So keep that combination of engagement throughout the exercises to get the most benefit and support and strengthening of those core muscles. Okay, so warming up, arms are coming up with deep breath in, the arms are coming up, and out, the arms are relaxing. In and out. And again, keep going with those. One more here, knees nice and soft. Bring it down, and this time just one hand up and over as we go into our side bend. Release into the center, extend nice and long, keep that head and neck nice and long. Over with the top hand, reaching over, reach down and stretch with the bottom hand. Back to center. One more on each side. And center. Bring the hands to the shoulders. Relax the shoulders while you're there. Lovely. We're going to circle. We're going to start small. Growing a little bit bigger each time. Relax through the shoulder. Let the movement come. And hold it here. Other direction, starting small. Start with just the shoulders. And then allow the elbows to circle and increase. Keep it nice and slow and steady and really find that range of movement. Good job. Hold it here again, relax any tension out of the shoulders. We're going to move into our spine twist. Keep your hands on your shoulders. Keep your hips forward. Don't let the hips twist. Keep them glued forward. Head up, engage, Exhale to spine twist. So just the upper body twists. Take it as far as you can, then take a breath in. And exhale to return back to center. And again, breath in to prepare. Exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale back to center. And again, inhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Good job. Relax the arms there. Well done. Link the fingers together now, stretching forward first. Stretch the hands away from you as you open up through those shoulder blades, and then allow the hands to raise and reach up above you. And then we bring the hands down, and they're going to come straight behind us, and we're going to pulse. 1, 2, and then the hands come forward. 1, 2, and forward. As we do it, we're going to turn the head to alternate sides. Back to center. As they come back, 1, 2, turn the head to the other side. Turn the head to the other side each time. Pulse 1, 2. Pulse 1, 2. As the hands come forward, you can change the head round. One more here. And release. Good job. Well done. Woken up those shoulders. Right. Hands onto the hips. Let's wake the legs, joints up as we move through. So we're just going to do knee lifts here, transferring the weight from side to side. So just walking it out. Use the core engagement. Just going to bring it down as we move on to feet work. Good job. Okay. From here, we're moving into our balance. So we're moving across. We're going to step one foot onto the foot, tap, come across. Tap the other toe, come across. Tap the other toe. Okay? And then we're going to slow it down. Keep the core engaged. The balance is giving you an issue. Relax the hands down by the side of you to give you a little bit more balance help. And as we slow it down, we're going to challenge the body a little bit more to find the balance point. Hold the balance. Hold the balance. And this time, step and hold. Keep the supporting knee nice and soft. Hold it there if you can. And then transfer to the other foot and hold. And release, soften, ready to go. Well done. Okay, we're going to move into our roll down now. Okay, so we're coming to the end of our mat. We're going to roll down. We're going to do a couple, just standing and rolling down. And then we're going to bring in the push-up at the end. You're going to have two options with your push-up. I'm going to show you them both while we're up and watching. So option one with your push-up, I'll take you through as we go. But option one with your push-up, when we get there, is hands directly underneath the shoulders, nice flat back, elbows out, and coming straight down here. And back up. Okay, that's your option one. If you want more of a challenge, walk the hands forward and bring the weight forward so that the shoulders again are directly above the wrists. More of a challenge, more body weights forward. Okay, so you can choose which one you want to do. Okay, but let's start with our roll down. So to the end of the mat. Feet to hip distance. Shoulders back and down, neck lengthened up and away. Breath in, engage the core, engage the pelvic floor. As you exhale, take the chin to the chest and allow the shoulders to roll forward. Keep the knees nice and soft and allow the arms to relax and roll down. Let the head just hang and release here. Enjoy that lovely stretch all the way up the back of the calves, back of the legs, into the lower back. Then when you're ready, take a breath in, engage and roll back up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly. Really take time to restack the spine one vertebrae at a time, like building blocks, one on top of each other. Let the shoulders roll back and down, neck lengthen up and away. And again, when you're ready, breath in, engage, chin to chest, shoulders forward. Exhale as we roll down. Take your time. Keep the hands parallel, keep them moving at the same pace. And enjoy that stretch and release here. This time we're going to come down into our push-up. So we're going to bring the hands to the side on the mat. We're going to soften the knees, walking the hands forward. And you've got your two options. So option one, hands are directly underneath the shoulders. Back is nice and supported, core engaged. Exhale, lower as far as you can to hold and return back up. Nice and controlled, nice and slow. Or more of a challenge, then bring the weight right forward and give yourselves a little bit more weight to lift and lower. Relax through the neck, relax through the shoulders. Then we tuck the toes under and we walk the hands back and we're going to roll back up again. Take your time, engage the core, lift the knees, make sure the feet are at hip distance before you come back up. Lower the head first, stay there for just a moment, let all the blood catch up and then roll back up again. Shoulders back and down, neck nice and straight and lengthened. And again, breath in, engage, chin to chest, roll the shoulders forward. Hands down and walking forward. Choose your position. And two push-ups here, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Good job, well done. Into child's pose. So toes come together, knees come as wide as they can, sitting up and back first, and then folding down and forward onto the mat to stretch out. Holding it there. Okay, so we're going to move forward into our swan dive. If you want to sit up, I'm going to do a demonstration. We have done some swan dives before, but I'm just going to take you through the different options again. So in the class at the moment, we've got a mixture of abilities. So I really need you to listen and decide for yourself which level you want to go with. Again, always start with level 1 and then push it up if you feel it's going to work for you. Okay, so swan dive. I'll demonstrate quite quickly and then I'll take you through it in full in a moment. Just bring the camera down. Okay, so swan dive. We're going to work the thoracic spine. That's the top of the spine here, where the shoulder blades are through the top of the spine. Sometimes it gets very stiff and bunched up, so we're trying to add some mobility and some strength in there. Okay, So for the swan, we come down onto our tummy and our arms go into a U shape. So they're going to be either side of us with the elbows straight out from the shoulders. Forehead down on the mat. We're drawing in the belly button here. It's really important. Lift and engage that waist. See how I lift and engage, okay? Breath in as we're engaged. You can start with just the head, so we get used to the move, just the head and the chest. The eyes stay looking down. I'm going a little bit fast just to demo. And next option to move it up, add the arms as well. Lift and lower. And lower. Okay. And then our third option, again, we've got plenty of weeks to work on this. You don't have to do it all the first week. Is going to be lift, stretch forward, reach back, and lower. Okay, lots to think about, but I'll take you through all of them, okay? So when you're ready, coming down onto your tummy, lying nice and long on the mat, the legs are going straight out behind you. Directly from the hips, and take those arms into that U-shaped position so the elbows are straight out from the shoulders and the forearms are parallel with the edge of the mat. The forehead comes down onto the mat. I'll keep my head raised so you can hear me. Okay, most importantly, breath in, draw in that belly button. Imagine there's a little grape underneath it, place it there, try and keep it in one piece. As you exhale, we're slowly lifting the head and just the top of the chest off of the mat. Hover and lower again. Breath in to prepare, draw in that belly button. Exhale, lift, squeeze that belly button as you lift and lower. So starting with just the head. Breath in. Exhale, lift. And lower. So imagine that you're lifting where the strap goes across the middle of your back. If you're lucky enough to be wearing a bra today, that's the area you want to be pushing directly up. Okay, and again, breath in, engage, lift, and lower. So if you want to, you can carry on with just the head lift. If you want to add the arms as well, then you can, and they all come together in one motion. Breath in, draw up, exhale, lift, hold, lower. And again, when you're ready. Now this might be quite a new movement for the body, so don't overdo it, don't do too many. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed as you are lifting and lowering, but you'll probably feel this one. Okay. And again, one more here. And lower. Okay, we're going to do two more, and it's up to you. If you want to try the third level, you can. If not, again, we'll do it again next week, so don't worry if you don't want to, but if you want to give it a go, breath in, engage, lift, hover, then straighten the arms to the ears, and return, keeping that lift level the same, and lower. And again, engage, lift, extend, keep the eyes down, keep the head exactly where it is, and lower. And relax here. Come back into child's pose so we can open up those shoulders, knees nice and wide, fold forward and lower the head to relax through those shoulder joints. Good job. Well done. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to move into our leg pull prone. So staying down onto the tummy, okay? we're going to work, again, I'm going to show you some different options for this one. I know it's your favourite move. Okay, maybe it's just my favourite. Okay, so we're working on strengthening the core, the lumbar spine, the lower spine, and we get a full workout for the upper body at the same time. Okay, so for the leg pull prone, your options. Your level 1 option is to come, make sure that you're on your mat at the top end of the mat so that your toes are on the back end of the mat, okay? So make sure that the elbows are directly underneath the shoulders, the forearms are nice and long, use the edge of the mat as your ruler, make sure they're in a nice straight line. Okay, so the key for this exercise is that we're lifting with the waistband, okay? The waistband area here, imagine there's a lovely wide band around, and there's a nice hoist that's going to do the lifting for you here. Don't lift from the hip joint or the bottom, okay? Try and lift from the center to give you that nice long lengthened position when you get up there. Okay, so your level 1 is breath in, engage, draw in that belly button, squeeze and lift from that waist and extend. Okay, so we've got the neck in a nice straight line with the spine, and then a gentle bend down to the knees. And we hold it there if we can, breathing through. Now, if it's hard to hold it here and you need to come down, then just prepare yourself again, breath in, engage, and lift again and hold it a little bit longer if you can. It's an exercise to build up on, okay? Take your time. It's just as important to lift and lower as to be able to hold, okay? So everybody bring it down now and relax. Well done. Okay, that's your level 1. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, then we're going to tuck the toes under. Okay, breath in, engage, lift and lengthen and hold. Again, choose the level that works for you. Push the heels away behind you. Reach with the top of the head to the wall in front of you. Lengthen through the body. That will help you to hold. And lower. Bringing the knees down. Release the toes. Bring the waist down. Relax through the shoulders. Relax the neck. If you want to, if you got it, then we're going to go one more time, okay? Whichever level suits you. Breath in, engage, lift, lengthen. Make the body as long as you can. Use the core to help you stay there. And lower. Release the knees, release the waist. Bring the hands down underneath you and relax the head to one side. Turn the toes slightly in towards each other to relax the leg muscles as well. Well done. So you will be able to feel that lovely full body workout from that exercise right the way through, but particularly you can feel those muscles firing right the way through the core to support and hold you there and hold that balance. That little wobble, that's all good. That's all the muscles firing, energizing, working to hold you in position, strengthening them all the time. Gently turn the head to the other side. You'll be glad to know that that's one of the toughest ones. Out of the way, done, out of the way. But again, if you want to do any work in between time, then that one, there's a separate program for it. There's a separate video just to do the leg pull prone on the YouTube. So you can always go in, do a little bit of a warm up, and then just have a go at that one. Full body workout all the way through, particularly helping to strengthen the upper body, but really focused on that core. Really good exercise to be working on. Okay, we're going to give the core a little bit of a rest, but not entirely. So we've been working right the way through, but we're going to work on the obliques now, these side muscles, as we come onto our side to work on our side kick. So rolling onto your side in a nice straight line. Again, really important, use that mat as a guide as we lengthen ourselves out nice and straight. And think about how you're stacked. So the feet need to be stacked, the knees need to be stacked, and the hips need to be stacked. They need to be stacked so much so that you're tempted to roll backwards or forwards. I want you to be on that balance point on the hip, which means that this top hand has to come down to hold that balance, okay? So I want you to be just on that balance point. So the hips are nice and straight, and use that top hand to come down and relax there. Okay, when we're ready, we're going to take the top leg, relax through the shoulder, this upper body shoulder, this top shoulder, relax in particular. Breath in, engage the core, lift the waist for me. Can you see that? So I'm relaxed down, move my hand out the way, engage, lift the waist. I really want you to lift and engage that waist, place that grate underneath you in that mat space there. Lift and hold it to get a real benefit for this exercise. And then as you exhale, lift the top leg. Lengthen throughout, nice and long. Just going to bring my head up so you can hear me better, but keep your head down. Okay. And lower, just to above the other foot before we lift and lengthen again. So if you can, as we float up and down, try and keep the leg engaged the whole time. Keep the toe pointed to keep all the leg muscles switched on. And keep that waist lifted up and away off of the mat. That's what's going to work these obliques, these waistline muscles. Lift and lower. Okay, this time we're coming up together and we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can bring it down and lower. And I've got one more challenge if you want to. If you want to, we're going to do the double leg lift. Breath in, engage, lift that waist, hold it up, lift and extend. It's not very high, it's not a very big lift, and hold it there if you can. Again, if it's only a lift and then a lower and then come again, then you can. Breathe through. Keep that core engaged. And lower both of the legs. Fold the knees up, fold the upper body down and relax there. Well done. Good job. So before we switch over to the other side, to work the side kicks on the other side, come up to a seated position and we're going to work on a nice trio, 3 exercises where we're going to be working on the mobility of the spine and we're going to be working on strengthening various muscles, which I'll talk you through. So we're going to start with the spine twist. So bring yourself to seated, cross-legged if you can. If it's not comfortable for you, then just take the legs open, that's absolutely fine. And bring the arms to what we call the Cossack position. So one on top of the other. Relax the shoulders, lengthen the neck up nice and tall here. Pull up through the spine. Okay, from here, we're going to work the spine twist, similar to our warm-up at the beginning. So breath in to prepare. Exhale and twist. Keep the hands one on top of each other. Let the head come with you and bring the twist around as far as you can. Hold it there. Breath in to increase the stretch. Exhale and bring it back to center. Make sure the shoulders are still relaxed. Breath in to prepare. Exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck, and again on both sides. Breath in and twist. Breath in. Exhale. Back to center. And again, breath in. Exhale, twist. And back to center. Good job. Nice and tall. Then relax the arms down. Okay, we're moving into the spine stretch. So we're going to lengthen the legs nice and long in front of you. Okay. Sitting up nice and tall to start with. And then we're going to bring the hands. Breath in. Engage. Exhale. Reach forward to those toes. Stretch and reach. Hold it there. Breath in, exhale, release, come back up to sitting nice and tall. I'm going to show you from the side as well. Breath in, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, fold forward, reach forward for those toes. Relax through the shoulders, allow the joints to open. Hold it there if you can. Breath in, exhale, come back up to seated, nice and tall. And again, breath in, exhale, stretch and reach. So you can feel that lovely stretch through the hamstring and the calf. And release. One more here. Breath in, exhale, roll, let the shoulders relax and then reach. What we're also doing here is increasing the stretch between the segments of the spine, allowing the spine to have control of each segment, stretching through, and then return, sitting up nice and tall. Well done. The third one of the trio is the saw. Bring the feet out a little bit. So you can see my mat width. So they're coming, but they're no wider than shoulder width. Okay? From here, we're sitting up nice and tall still, and we're opening up the arms to help us. We're going to take a breath in. As we exhale, we're going to twist. We're going to come past the first foot, and we're going to head towards the second foot. As we do, we're going to reach forward, little finger towards toe, and backhand the thumb points down. 2, sitting up tall, twist back to center. And again, twist, past the first foot towards the second little toe. Reach forward, little finger to little toe. 1, 2, and then sitting up tall. Try and sit up tall as you twist back. And again, breath in, engage, exhale, twist first, then reach. 2, sit up tall, twist back to center. And again, twist first, then reach. 1, 2, sit up nice and tall. Back to center. One more on each side. Twist. Twist. Sitting up nice and tall and relax it all out. Bring the knees up, curl forward, over the legs, give them a good hug. Squeeze in there. So again, the legs are getting a really nice stretch and tone here. We're also working out the upper body through the shoulders. And we're working again that thoracic spine, the part of the spine where our breathing happens, okay? This top half that often gets a bit bunched up and a bit tight. Well done. So you know what's coming next, because we're going to work the side kick on the other side. So again, it's entirely up to you. Either roll over on your mat or switch ends with your head, but just make sure you're working the opposite leg as we come into that side kick. So really important to find that balance point. Feet stacked, knees stacked, hips stacked. And then find that point on the hips where they're as straight as they can be. Relax the upper body, relax this top shoulder. Place the hand down to help you with the balance. Breath in, engage, lift that waist, hold it there as you lift and extend the top leg. Hold it for a moment. Point the toes, switch on all those leg muscles, and then slowly lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good job. So keeping that little grape underneath you here, keeping it up, released, no squish grapes, and lower. So we just come into hip height, lift and extend. Hold it here this time. We'll hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. And before you relax entirely, if you're ready for it and you want to do it, you can work with the double leg. For one, lift, breath in, engage, lift that waist, lift and lengthen, hold it there. Three, 2, 1, lower it down, draw the knees in, curl up in a little ball, and relax that out. Well done. Amazing work for those lovely oblique muscles to support the side of the body. Well done. Good job. We're just going to squeeze one more exercise in. We're just going to do some gentle flowing bridges, just to gently release all the work that we've done. Gently work through that. So just one more exercise before we cool down. So just gently rolling onto your back with the knees bent, ready to work on that bridge. So make sure the feet are at hip distance. Relax the shoulders down underneath you. Relax the arms nice and long by your sides. Take a deep breath in, engage the core and the pelvic floor, and tilt the pelvis as far as you can, up towards the nose. When it won't come any further, then start to peel and lift the spine away, one vertebrae at a time. Take your time to lift and peel it off of the mat until you've got a lovely straight line between the knees, the hips and the shoulders, and a gentle curve of the neck, and just hold it here. Breathe through. So we're working on the stability with this exercise, holding those hips absolutely still ultimately. Take a breath in when you're ready. Engage. Exhale and focus on replacing the vertebrae one at a time, back down on the mat. Imagine each of them has their own little individual pocket to go into. Find each one at a time, all the way down to that tailbone. And as soon as you're down, back up again. Breath in, engage, tilt the pelvis, push the hips up, up, up. Relax through the neck and shoulders and hold it here. If you're happy with just working on holding that bridge, then go for it. If you want more of a challenge for the hips, then keep the hips still as we gently peel one heel away at a time. Lift and lower, but the hips have to stay still and parallel. They're going to want to tilt with the heel. You need to keep them where they are. And it's 2 heel lifts, one on each side, keeping the toes on the mat. Just the heel lifting away and lower, and then we bring the bridge down. You can feel that amazing spinal mobility opening up, using each of the vertebrae independently, strengthening each of their groups of muscles that support them. Last one here. And bring it down slowly. Relax through the neck and the shoulders, really consciously placing those vertebrae back down to the bottom. And then draw the knees in and give them a good hug. Well done. Just stay there for a moment. From there, we're going to move straight into our cool down. So we're just going to release the knees a little bit, and we're going to stick the feet together and stick the knees together. They're actually allowed to say hello to each other for a change. And place the hands on top of the knees. Then we're going to circle them together as one unit, nice and small. Keep the shins parallel with the ceiling as we gently circle just above the hips. Nice and slowly. In one direction, release those hip joints, and then we take it in the opposite direction. Lovely, back to center, then allow the feet to come down and allow one leg to lengthen and the other one to stay bent. So from here we're going to work to lengthen through the legs, and again there'll be different levels depending on how you're feeling at the moment. Okay, so take the bent leg, straighten it first and then draw it up. Take it up as far as you can and lengthen through. So it might just be a little lift here and hold it there, or you might be able to bring the leg up, and if you want to, you can gently encourage it. And if you want to even further, you can lift the head and just gently walk the hands up the leg, hold it there, and walk the hands back down, curl back down. Either way, and then slowly lower the leg, whichever level works for you. Same with the other leg. Breath in, engage to support as we lift and lengthen. It might just be a little lift of the leg and a straightening. That's great, and just hold it there if you can, just for a little bit, and then if you need to, lower. If not, if you can lift and extend it further, then enjoy that stretch. And if you want to extend it even further, then lift and gently walk up and down and release and relax down. Good job, well done. From here, bring one knee bent, the other one extended nice and long. Bring the hands out to the side so they're in a straight line with the shoulder. And then gently, with the foot next to the other knee, we're gently going to roll the knee across and take the head in the opposite direction to the knee as you get that lovely spine twist there. You're going to hold this one, just let it develop. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then roll back to center. Switch sides for me. Bend the other knee, extend and lengthen the other. Tuck the foot next to the knee that's on the floor, and then gently roll the knee over and take the head in the opposite direction. Gently bring the head back to center, bring the knees back to center, and then moving into a full body stretch. Arms nice and long up above you, legs nice and long. Stretch for a moment. And then I want you to make a little star shape, just the size of your mat. And the same again. We're going to allow the spine to start down on the mat. The lower spine here, it can then arch up as we stretch and reach hands and feet in the opposite direction to each other. And arch the spine, and then relax the stretch and allow the spine to relax down towards the mat. And again, stretch and reach and relax and lower. One more here, stretch and reach. Relax and lower. Draw the hands and the arms in to close the star, then take a breath in. Exhale, bring the arms back over the head and relax them down next to you on the mat. Make sure you're in a nice comfortable position on the mat. Relax the shoulders down, relax the neck, and close the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a moment to feel all the muscles that you've worked relaxing down into the mat. And just take a moment to have 1 minute to totally relax. And take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a moment to bring your thoughts back into the room. And then when you're ready, slowly make your way onto your side. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready, gently roll onto all fours. Make sure the knees and the feet are at hip distance before you tuck the toes under. Walk the hands back and gently and slowly roll back up the way we came down. Roll the shoulders back and down, lengthen the neck up and away. Arm circles to finish. Deep breath in to come up and out to release. And again. In and out. Last one here. Deep breath in and out, and bring the hands round to the prayer and give yourselves a big clap. Well done, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, Kirsty.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Thank you, Kirsty.